Welcome to Rolls of Redemption, where we redeem your Monday, one roll at a time. Grab your snack, grab your drink of choice. Let's get rolling. Hello, friends!
We're here.
Hi!
Hello, hello.
I lost.
Shout out to Hi Lady Joe, who got here from the TikTok.
Welcome,
Good job
welcome from the Talk of
following
Tick.
instructions.
Followed instructions so well.
Happy to have ya. How's everyone doing?
I have finished
It is.
moving.
Did.
You guys got that garage cleaned out so quick. I am truly impressed. Sincerely.
Because Amelia has zero chill in her life.
I don't, but look at how chill I am now. And I was able to do like grown-up tasks. I'm okay.
There you go.
Okay, chill, but like cheerful chill. Okay, like high energy, happy chill. Okay.
Living life to the fullest chill.
Oh yeah, living life to the fullest. I had to go to Amish country to get modern amenities such as air conditioning, which is fabulous, and I love it.
And a dishwasher.
And a dishwasher. It's
I
amazing.
mean, of the two, air conditioning is definitely the more important one.
I agree. Like, ooh, I'm so excited and happy. Anyway, moving on.
The entering musings is killing me over here. I'm dying.
Well, hopefully he's not unaliving.
Yeah.
So,
Don't- Yeah.
so
no, buddy,
if
no.
you do not feel well, our advice that is not medically sound is just go talk to
Not
a
a doctor.
professional.
Not
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 a
a
doctor.
Can't help you there, but go
And
talk to
drink
someone
water.
who can and hydrate. Not because, I mean, they didn't say to hydrate. I said to hydrate, but might as well everyone hydrate. Everyone take a sip of something.
There we go.
Nathan, I have no water.
Ah,
Go get
Rookie
yourself some
mistake.
water.
There it is.
Go get yourself some water.
No, I'm coming
No.
out.
I have the kittens. I cannot leave.
kitten jail.
No, with that
Jail.
attitude, you can't.
You
It's
can.
mission impossible
You
now.
can do
Mm.
anything you
Dum,
put your
dum,
heart.
dum, 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 dum.
Water is too far. Zero sugar candy dry. All right. Well, once the hydration is acquired,
Canada
Cool.
Dry, not the Schwippies.
give you a recap of what happened last time.
So did you say
Sweeties?
poopies?
Yes. You know, you can only purchase this drink in the Peepus room.
Yes. I have. This room.
I feel like I'm missing something here. That's okay.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. Now that we have Torquil Nathan back, recap us.
Turns out that I don't have a recap, so it's just gonna be chaos. The group made their way back to Saltmarsh. We went down through the mines because we are on our way to fight Father of Vampires. That's the correct
Yes.
title?
Travis Kelsey,
Yeah.
The father.
Chelsis.
the father of vampires.
Travis Kelsey.
Travis Kelsey, Travis Chelsea Kelsey. And we made it through the mines. We animated some rocks out of the way. We went through. We said, "Oh shit, we're covered in bodies." We turned around. We went back through the rocks, and now we are on the other side. I was gonna say safely on the other side, but ain't no safe in the Dread Realm. So there you go.
And that's
the
what you
recap.
missed on Glee.
My players had asked me to railroad them a little bit, so I provided minecart tracks, and here's the twist: they followed them.
Because
I was very proud
we
of
could
us.
have followed the routes instead, and we didn't.
I was very proud of us for following the track. Good job, guys. Go team.
Go team!
Follow the road and see where it goes.
Follow the yellow brick road.
All right. On that note, I'm gonna need everyone to make me a charisma saving throw.
Right out the gate.
Let's get it going.
And everyone knows I am the most charismatic.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Ouch.
Wow.
No.
Oh, I didn't even roll with advantage. Which I have.
All right.
For the rest of the campaign,
Can
probably.
you just bestow that luck onto me somehow? Because, all right, dirty 20. It works. It's better than what it could have been.
A 21.
Wow.
Wow.
And us.
12 is
Constantly.
looking pretty shitty right
We're
now.
least
a
Kai rolled low.
charismatic group.
At least Kai rolled
Look at
low.
most of us rolling competently. Kai's doing their best. It's fine.
A Christmas saving throw. I like that. Please call it that from now on. It'll make
Christmas
me
saving
feel
throw.
Christmas saving throws. Of course you like it, you
I
Sagittarius.
thought we were fighting the father of vampires, not the father of Christmas.
Oh, but that is a campaign I have done.
We have done that. I murdered Santa. We're not talking about it.
Yeah, the whole goal of it was to save Hanukkah.
Can we
was
maybe
great.
think about that for this Christmas? Because that sounds
It was
fun.
great.
It was great. I saved Hanukkah. You're
We'll have a
welcome.
guest DM come in.
Kevin, our guest DM. Shout out to Saga Mead, which is not a sponsor, but Kevin, we love you. And you could
Would love
sponsor
to do
us.
a holiday themed,
Yeah.
like mini campaign. That would be really fun.
As you all step out of the cave and leaving the tracks behind you, you kind of hit this weird little deja vu moment as you all look forward and you see in the far distance salt marsh. You're not quite sure yet what it is. Something feels off. You know you've traveled between planes. You know that there's a horde of undead working behind you to set up the massacre of Saltmarsh in 3 days' time. You're here. Everything looks exactly as you left it just an hour ago. But you know you're not here. The first person to really kind of figure out what's wrong is Kai. They suddenly realized that you're not in Saltmarsh anymore. It's almost like they can feel themselves bridging the two planes while everyone else has seamlessly transitioned into the Dread Realm. Part of Kai seems to still be shunted, almost stuck between the worlds, as if they weren't able to fully cross over. And
I've had this feeling before. She might need to hydrate.
That's exactly the problem. There's no salt in the air.
Too much marsh, not enough salt. Got it.
There you go. Where would you all like to go?
So we can see Saltmarsh, but can we see
I mean,
in the
far
way distance?
Yeah.
But can we see the palace?
You do not. You do not
Don't
see the
see it.
Palace of Blood.
Fuck me. That's fine.
But at least you know you have come the right way.
Well, we're in the right direction.
Are you feeling okay? Or
Yeah, you look like
So
you
weird.
need like a potato chip or something.
electrolytes?
I feel like I'm between the planes. And that's not a fun feeling.
Can I just like poke Kai? Does Kai feel like they are over here?
Make me an attack roll at disadvantage.
No. I don't want to attack Kai. I just want to like boop. Like
Make me a
no.
boop roll at disadvantage.
Okay, what's a boop roll? Is that an unarmed
Strength. Give me a strength check.
Great, I can do that. Yeah. Oh, fuck me. Great. 15.
15. Kai, what's your armor class?
20.
Great. I don't do anything.
Your hand passes through them.
Oh no, shit! You are right between two planes. Like between two ferns, between two planes. There's.
Can I reach out and touch Atreus' arm just to make sure he's tangible?
Yes, you do not need to roll for that. You two are on the same plane together.
Thanks.
Squeeze a bicep. Okay, no, that's.
Do you want me to
fair.
flex? Can I do that again? Like,
We-
okay, yeah. No, wait. Stop.
No distractions. You
We
two.
had something like this with like KV and the canopy, right? Is this similar to that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
so you're not supposed to be here because you're Fae? No, that's
That
not it.
would Atreus would think that.
Trace would think that because he's not
It's
that.
not the reason, it was the dice, but
Yeah.
that is a good
Are Feyre
Atreus
and Dusk
logic.
here?
Feyre? Feyre, aren't you?
If you have not rolled a charisma
Okay,
saving
Rufus.
throw,
Oh.
you are not here.
Alright, hold
So
on.
if you would like to try and bring your familiars here,
Oh yeah, I should roll for KV then.
or your entourage, as Torkel is these days.
And Saphira, yeah. Okay,
Dusk
hold on.
got a nat 20, so 18.
Dusk is here.
Okay.
Fairy is an 11.
Fairy
so
is
she's having
Fairy is with you. Fairy lands on your shoulder.
Dusk lands on Akira's shoulder, and he kind of looks at him. I don't think it has to do with their Fey nature, because Dusk is here with us.
Okay, so sorry, Kaven rolled a 7, and Saphira rolled a 25.
All right, Saphira is here. Kaven is neither here nor between. Kaven just straight up missed the boat.
So Torkel just like fell flat on his ass, like at some point. Where's my
What?
Pegasus?
Weren't you
Yep.
riding a Pegasus like 5 minutes ago?
I thought I was. Sure thought so.
Oh, KV didn't make it. Oh, that's so sad.
I'm sure that's
Katie!
fine.
She's. You know,
Oh no.
Are we able to get ourselves fully here? Like, what is going to happen to my sense of self when the eclipse uneclipses in approximately like an hour?
No. You've
Am I
got
going
like
to
6
be-
hours. Maybe more.
But still, regardless.
There are concerns, for sure.
I mean,
for sure.
definitely concerns, but my dad seemed fine when he was mostly incorporeal over there. So I think you'll be fine.
Would something like
Maybe.
plane shift or something be able to resolve this?
Yep, but I am
If
not
you
doing
could
that.
hit them. You do see KV. You're just
Mhm.
standing in the middle of KV.
Oh.
That's
I'm
unsettling.
gonna step to the side because I don't like this.
You're occupying the
It's
same
like,
square.
I can't. Like you just see like his eyes like popping out like over the like
Over the main.
the middle of the Pegasus. Like this is very weird. No, I don't like this. He steps to the side.
It's kind of a weird sort of glitch thing, but
If we went back to the portal, would we be able to, like, make the saves
You
again?
can certainly try.
Do we have a sense for when, like, from leaving the rock wall to where we are now, do we have a sense for when this happened?
It seemed kind of like when the tracks ended. So literally within the last few moments, you just
Okay.
things started getting really weird as you left the cave.
Perhaps we...
All right, so why don't you just
Yes, just
Yeah.
you backtrack and try again.
just you-
Like, cave
when
entrance
that sense
and
of
come
weirdness
back.
hit you?
Yeah.
well, someone should go with them. We don't want to split up.
We'll keep them in
How
eyesight.
far-
We will go with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're literally taking like
we don't want
20
to risk
steps
someone else
away.
Okay.
falling over the other side.
Fine. Then hurry, though, because we don't have the gift of so much time.
Yeah, but you need me to accomplish your mission.
No, I know. I'm just saying let's
All right, so let's
do
go.
this
Go on.
swiftly.
All right.
Shoo
Yeah.
shoo.
Okay, we're gonna walk back.
Okay, I'm keeping a very strict eye on Kai so that nothing happens to them.
Alrighty. Kai, you step back into the cave, and it's not a one step specifically, like you don't cross a threshold. You're in the cave, and then you're in the cave, and you know that you're not stuck anymore.
Okay.
So you are back in the place where the planes are fully merged. And so
Okay.
you need to step out of here to get to the Palace of Blood. But you
Okay.
need to step onto the Dread Realm.
And do I have any indication of how I can choose to do so?
You can try and will yourself there if you would like.
Okay.
Right. While we do that, I would like to raise a glass to Blue Moon Tavern, who revealed toast and reminded me that redemption existed.
Here.
Thank you for joining the stream.
Woo!
I forgot that was a thing.
I forgot too.
Also, Blue Moon High!
I'm like, yeah, I know. I was like, Blue
Missed
Moon
you.
High. I haven't seen you in for freaking
Coming
ever.
out of the woodwork.
Hello.
All right. So, Kat, now that you know what you're trying to do, you can choose to make a charisma saving throw or a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I'm gonna go with wisdom.
Snack mode.
And
Snack mode.
hydrate.
Tootsie Roll time. Oh,
And is this something I can add?
it's a saving throw.
So I cannot add guidance
No.
to it? I got a 15.
You are still
I do not need more. What?
stuck in between.
I'm still stuck in between. Okay, let's see if Favory accomplished her mission.
You don't even get all the way to the group, and
Yeah.
you feel it.
Favory is fucked.
Fairy is off.
She got a 6.
Fairy accidentally bumps into Caven,
Yeah.
and they suddenly realize they're both stuck on the material plane right now.
Okay. So I'm not back to the group yet. I feel something's off again. There's a complete lack of salt in the air.
Mhm.
And that's important
And weird.
and weird.
Do you want me to be more bitchy? I mean, I can add more
Throw-
salt.
Is that weird because there should be, because the planes are merged?
It's weird because if you're still in Salt Marsh, in Salt Marsh there's salty air, like it's just what it is, and it's
And
wrong.
And because the planes are merged, there should still be salt in the
Right.
air right now.
Correct.
Is it relevant to how I get
Nope,
onto
not at all.
the...
Nope.
Oh, okay.
You have the information
Cool.
that leads the party to the next step. You just have to get to the party now.
Ah. Okay. If I take something, can I touch anything that's fully in the other realm?
You can try.
Can I touch Dusk?
make an attack roll at disadvantage, or make a strength check at disadvantage. Nathan, are you gonna have KV try and get over here?
Might as well.
That would be a 4.
Hand passes right through.
Strength check at disadvantage.
No, for KV, you can choose a wisdom saving throw or a
Charisma.
charisma saving throw.
All right, let me go check my Pegasus stats because I don't quite have those on memory.
What about? Because I was thinking, like, if I could touch something over here, maybe I could use that to pull me to this
Mhm.
side. Because I assume I can't just keep making checks until I get there.
Just keep walking back and forth.
I mean, if Akira were in this position, he would be very grumpily stomping forward, stomping backwards, stomping forward, stomping backwards. It would be a
Drop this
very
time.
Broody Bird moment.
I put less up.
Like, is that acceptable?
You haven't tried it.
Okay,
DM says
I'm
go.
gonna try that again then.
Do the electric slide.
A 19 wisdom save from Kaven.
Not gonna do it. Kaven does feel the difference. Have Kaven make a. Oh, that was a strength check. No, wow, my thing did not populate. Have Kaven make a strength check at disadvantage for me.
Okay. That's 6.
Yep. Kaven passes right through you.
Oh, Kaven. Don't know what I'm gonna do about your friend.
But you do see the difference. Kaven is definitely between the realms now and has not made it. Is no longer stuck on the material plane. Kaven also kind of says that there's something off. There's something missing.
Does she know what?
Let her roll a perception check.
Okay. $18.
18. Kai, did you roll another saving throw?
No,
You
I
didn't go
wasn't
back in
sure
yet.
if I was supposed to
Okay.
do that.
I didn't know if you were contemplating something else.
I had other thoughts.
Kaven starts trying to describe that there's no salt, there's no sound. It's like just everything's dead and muffled.
It's an absence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue Moon said charisma +1 for every person watching.
We currently have 6 viewers.
Oh.
I'm watching.
7 says my screen.
Mm.
Roll another one.
All right, Kat. Apparently, you now have a +7 to your charisma saving throw.
Well, that's
So say
good
the viewers.
because it's only a +1. So sounds like I need to get a 19 if I'm going to pass this on my own. My thought was, if I have like rope or something in my bag,
Mhm.
and I hold one end of it, and somebody on the other side gets a hold of the other end of it, that could be like a tether.
I would definitely want you to try that.
Let's try that then.
So
So I will
Throw
hold on to.
me your rope and then
Yes.
roll that charisma with that gifted.
I will hold on to it, but then somebody else needs to try and grab onto it.
Are you handing
with
the
whatever-
rope to her?
Yes.
All right. Mina, make me a strength check with disadvantage.
All right.
She's so strong. It doesn't matter.
Right?
I'm gonna roll over under.
We have a screaming baby in the house, by the way.
We do?
Screaming
I couldn't even
Yeah.
hear her. I'll
No.
get
Nobody
her.
can hear
Wow,
this
the
time.
insulation.
I'll go check on that.
22.
guide Oh,
All right.
Damn.
Kat,
I got a 19 and an 18, so
give me a charisma saving throw at advantage +8. Or roll me 2d20 +8.
so the highest was a 17.
There it is. Kai feels...
So I still needed the help.
You definitely
so.
Kai feels Mina just turn her back and wrench this rope, and Kai goes hurtling literally through the plains,
that's right.
and lands prone, dust covered, into the dread realm of blood.
You literally got yoinked into the realm.
Can we say that Fairy was on my person?
Or you could just pop her in, and
That's true. I could just pop her.
it's an easy one.
Unfortunately, KV is not going to be able to unfurl a rope. So Torkel's going to start am I still here? Yeah. Torkel's going to start playing his drums because she says it sounds muffled. It's like walk around and see if there's some point that the drums start sounding clear. You know how my drums sound.
Absolutely.
So just gotta play the drums and see whether she can kind of triangulate where she needs to be.
All right, I'm going to let you have advantage on this check for her then.
All right, charisma again.
Charisma or wisdom, your choice.
Right, I said wisdom was better. Mon say Pegasus, wisdom, advantage. That's an 18.
There's just something about it. She's not able to get here.
Okay.
At this point, you're either
So
going to need to waste some time, recast the spell. Is she on a bracelet or no? Is that just Saphira?
No, she's not on bracelet.
Okay.
She doesn't unsummon though.
But does she have the
Yeah.
+7?
No, you burned that.
Audience bonuses are only a one-time use. Consumable.
No, I'm just gonna tell her to keep trying it and catch up to us if she manages to make it, and if not, I'll summon her when I have a good opportunity.
All right, sounds good.
I think it's the 4th level, and I really don't feel like
we'll call that
spell slot, so I don't know
we'll call
what's
that
going to
the
happen.
stubborn Akir march, because that's exactly what Akir would have done if he was in this position. He would just be like, "Go ahead without me. I'm gonna keep just walking back and forth."
Yeah, find greater steed. I guess it's 4th. Yeah, it's a 4th level, so it's not indispensable, but I'm not planning on a long rest between now and the end of the campaign. So if I don't have a
I don't think we'll be
Pegasus,
getting
I don't have a
some sleep here,
Pegasus.
so yeah.
There you go. All right.
All right. See you later, KV.
So
Encounter
I will
successful. I have
don't
taken
know
out one
how
party
to
member.
play that, Rob. Okay, that works.
KV stuck.
I was like, I'm
That's a
sorry,
bummer
who
because-
died while I was away?
She effectively doubles my Spirit Guardian's damage, so that's a huge bummer.
Oh,
That's a huge trip to bummer.
I mean,
sorry.
I hope you know that
That's
you
fine.
have effectively taken out a party member who's played by a computer programmer who is going to run a program that's going to keep churning out dice that's going to tell him when the first dice hits 20, and he's going to tell you
Mhm.
that it was so many dice rolls and then it was so many minutes until KV got here.
This
She
plan
gonna
was rolled
get here
P100.
just
That sounds like
later.
a lot of work.
All right.
We'll get here eventually.
Kai, now that you are properly in the Shadowfell, the weird mutedness is all-consuming. You remember this. I mean, you all kind of remember this now that you're starting to kind of talk through it, that when you were in Nema's realm, joy was gone, life was gone. All of your senses are dulled, and it literally the sky itself seems to sap away all things of happiness. So in the way that being in the Feywild is an explosion of emotions, we call this one depression.
I'm familiar.
Yep, I know this very well.
Yeah, get Zoloft around here. Are we
No,
gonna
we
find
killed him.
the other vampire, Xanax?
Xanax. I mean, you know, could always get a
Xanax.
little fancy with amitriptyline.
The thing that is most prominent to Kai is, why isn't there salt?
Should there be?
There should be.
There should be. Why does nobody else not realize that there's no salt?
Because they didn't have the opportunity to miss it.
Be stopped. Ah.
Is there any signs of water?
No.
Suppose there cannot be salt in the air if there is not water in the sea.
I mean, I really did not expect salt.
Does
The
that
realms
mean
are not
Yeah,
carbon
this-
copies of each
that
other.
the Blood Palace is where the water is in Saltmarsh, or under where it should be, in the ocean? That would partially explain the possibility of being able to see if the portal is in the exact same position in both realms, and our portal is underground near a river. Perhaps if there is no water, we would be able to, from the cavern, see the Palace of Blood, which would mean it would have to be either in an underground lake or in the ocean, which is obviously not here.
Bless you.
Can Dusk's
That seems
Can
like
Dusk
a better
start
read
circling?
than I had. I was expecting to smell very bloody
Can
around
Dusk
here.
start
Yeah, I
circling
know, I'm looking more for
and
iron.
looking for the Blood Palace?
Yeah.
Specifically looking where the
Sure.
ocean should be.
Absolutely. Give me a perception check from your owl.
And that's at advantage, right? Because it's vision. I think.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a 13. Not great.
Ah, great. Well, Dust does not see the Dust circles up, up, and starts giving you the lay of the land. And the mine in Saltmarsh was basically just underground. It was a small hill here. The terrain now, it goes up, almost to a mountain. And as Dusk climbs higher in elevation, he starts to realize that there's a few new features. And then he looks out towards the ocean, and there is no ocean. The cliff just falls off, and then there's this barren plain.
Well, Dusk at least confirmed there is no ocean.
To
Okay.
find the Blood Palace.
We'd seen the palace before, so like we have no relative direction as to where we think it might have been.
No,
Or is it
because
not in
you
the
were
place we
looking
expected it
through.
to be?
You were looking through like one of those portal mirrors.
a
It definitely
peephole.
exactly. It definitely wouldn't be just a straight up. Oh look, there it is kind of thing.
Kegnar Callus is here. We've got all of our friends.
Hello? And you
Right.
use the Atreus emoji?
But we have reason to think that generally the maps are overlapping, right?
Right.
And we have reason to so maybe we have reason to think that the portals are also overlapping on those overlapping maps.
Right.
Right. So if we've seen the Blood Palace through a portal or two, we should be able to triangulate at least a little bit of approximately where it should be.
Right.
I
Hydrate.
would prefer not to use my 6th level spell right now, but I could use Find the Path.
I really was waiting for you to say find the palace.
Find the palace.
I feel like we shouldn't need to do that. I feel like we should be able to triangulate an area or two
We
where
have-
it is
We
likely
have a map,
to be.
right?
Yeah.
I'm sure we have a map, right?
Great.
Yeah.
I'm going to follow the map, which
Can we-
I'm
Open the
Very
map.
good at.
Can
Try
we
to be
try
like, "You are
to look
here."
at the two places that we have seen it from and try and figure out at
Where we
least
are.
Yeah, by
which
Yeah.
direction it might
by
be?
Find the Map, I'm going to make an
Triangulate
executive
where it
decision
would be.
of saying we should go this way while holding the map close to Akir, who will correct me if I am wrong.
Eat another snack.
Ooh, I am all
I
about the
am out
Tootsie
of
Rolls
snack.
tonight.
Left? I have lost my
Sorry?
snacks.
There's
I'll have
Tootsie Rolls
some-
on top of the fridge.
I know I ate some of them, but
Oh, all right.
I brought them over here and then I ate them. The last sip of my Diet Coke, though.
Didn't anticipate the very
I know,
active
we've had
shower.
No,
so
I
many
didn't.
activities and I ate all my snacks too
Hello,
fast.
guys.
All right, so
I'm
I've,
like
I've,
rationing out my cookie.
I've got the map.
right. Atreus.
I'm going to say we're going to go north. Okay, is that right?
Akir thinks so.
Yeah, north it is.
Seems
Fantastic.
reasonable.
Then that's where we're going. Please, everyone, remember to be as stealthy as possible.
While we go on our map quest.
When we want to do theming.
I missed that.
Not
comment?
yet.
I said while we go on our map quest.
Hmm.
It was good. It was very good.
We're all old here.
Okay. So we're going to hold on this theming. Does anything jump out to Saphira with her true sight? Is there anything? No.
That was me
Okay.
jumping out.
Throw the shot.
There's no
Trey, relax.
there are no animals here. There's no wildlife. There's nothing living. You stomp through mostly this very dry, barren land, and you see as you're heading north, which is towards the ocean, by the way, for those of you who remember how we had to reorient that map. There's some very tall, lanky stalks of. In your world, they would be corn, but here they look a little bit grosser. And then the heads just kind of are a little rounder as opposed to that oblong corn shape.
I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. But the fact that there isn't any wildlife actually makes me feel a little bit better because I feel like we'd have to assume any living thing is a spy at this point. And we better hope we see anything before it sees us. Or hear anything before it hears us.
All right, sneaking
All
north.
right. All right. Everyone give me stealth
Oh,
checks.
should I recast Pass Without a Trace since some of us left the area of effect?
Oh, yeah, you did have
All
some
right, I'm gonna
levers.
recast it just to be safe.
Please do that. We're not good at
So
this.
everyone gets a plus 10. Ooh.
26.
31.
Also 31.
Thank you for
26.
that because that's only 27 for me.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous numbers, y'all.
Oh, sorry. Make that 28. I accidentally rolled sleight of hand, apparently.
Dusk only got a 16, and Akira is considering poofing him back into the pocket dimension because he's being too noisy.
Fairy got a nat 20.
So
Well, all right then.
there's that 30. And what about Saphira?
All my things.
You got one less thing.
Uh,
20. Nathan, you're muted. Or just not getting picked up.
I got it. Kai's roll came in like right as I'm like, wait, what? Why did I roll with advantage? I did not. Yeah, 20 from Saphira.
All right. What is the verdict on Dusk?
Given that
You poofed that bird
Dusk
away.
is clearly being the noisiest of all of them, Akira's poofing Dusk away.
All right.
He like squawks once, and he's like, "Nope,
Nope.
not, absolutely not."
None of that. We are
It's
in
a phrase
full
I use
stealth
all the
said
time with my
inside
dog.
voice,
Absolutely
Dusk.
not.
Wow. Dad put him in timeout.
Communicate telepathically? Why did it even...
I know. I don't.
Never mind. You know what? Not important. I'm just going to shut up.
So many things I could say, and I'm refraining from saying you're
I'm
welcome.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You all stealth along 10 minutes away from the mine. You know that it's much, much longer to the edge of the land in Saltmarsh from where the mine is. It's much more landlocked than where you are now, because after 10 minutes, you start to come up upon the cliff's edge that Dusk had seen. And I'm not even going to make you roll for this. Thick, silvery fog creeps along the dark, still stones down in the barren wasteland that once was the Azure Sea. Winding down vastly, slowly, the 200-foot drop of a cliff is a very narrow and thin path. Beyond the creeping mist, there looms a series of towers, their silhouettes in the gloom and mist showing their terrifying height, as the tops of these towers are almost as high as the cliff itself. From your view up on top of this cliff, you can make out that perched upon the outer walls and buttresses of this castle are time-worn statues of gigantic bats with arms stretched out and maws open wide in silent warning. The wings and flanks of these gargoyles are covered in gray moss. Each is outfitted with 2 rubies for eyes and 2 matching fangs.
like these are stationary things, or they look like they might move?
Gargoyles. They're part of the decor, you know.
Yeah, these are just decor, though. It's not going to come and try to bite me in the ass.
Someone like Peter likes buying statues and putting them outside of their
Yeah,
house.
but I don't put
Right?
I don't put
Be
red
the wind
gems
that breaks the statue.
in my statue's eyes.
And
But you should.
I do want to remind you, they also have 2 red fangs.
Red fangs.
That too.
Got it.
Ah, yes. The house
My
of the
inner-
red fang.
I'm glad we don't have any rogues because they would probably be trying to pick out those red rubies.
Oh, thank God.
We're not gonna do that. We're vetoing that idea all around.
I can't.
I think as soon as we get cover, we should try to put up our seeming.
Yes, I feel like these statues are probably like actually watching. These are security
Yeah.
cameras.
Do we think they've seen us yet? I think is the main
Does
question.
True Sight see through seeming?
Yes, it does. Absolutely does.
Does anything look invisible in front of me?
No, you are so far away.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm just
Okay.
concerned if we do.
Have they
if we do
reacted?
think that they are,
or they're
if we
just
do think that they are
still?
magical security cameras of sorts, I feel like if they are, there's a good chance that they would have True Sight.
Oh, the magical ring cam.
But if they're just like animatable objects, they might not. Or they might just actually be statues and we're fine and we're overthinking it. So I think we have 3 options.
We
here.
probably.
We've always got options. It's a matter of what's the right option.
So, just for distance-wise, you guys know how far Akir can shoot his bow. Where you are perched on the wall is out of bow range of the gargoyles.
Of course it is.
You are welcome to fly forward into range. It wouldn't be too far, but you would absolutely be leaving your entire party without pass, without a trace if you did that.
Akir's not doing that. No heroic shit.
Thank you.
You can all fly forward. You can all descend the path. So think in Rohan, the winding path that was just statue on statue, every little bend. It is that nice little narrow statue. It's way closer, probably, honestly, to the stairs that lead up to Ungoliant, when we're talking how treacherous these stairs are. The big
And the statues are only.
I didn't want to say the S word.
The statues are only
Oh,
at
the
the bottom,
spider.
or are they along the path?
The statues are on the castle
Okay.
walls. The path seems unguarded. It just seems like a path. But your favorite mist is down at the bottom where the ocean's supposed to be.
Okay.
So once you get down, you get to the walls. Once you get through the walls, there's still open ground until you actually get to the castle.
And there's no one around. Nobody. No signs of anything.
Just gargoyles and mist.
Would you like to make a perception check?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I wanted to look with my eyeballs.
Yes.
You are very far away, looking in dim light
27.
through fog. Not good enough. I need the improbable here.
Dang it. 26
I
won't
will
do
not
it either then.
And I am not Baldur's Gate. I am not accepting a nat 20 as auto pass.
Yeah, so we see nothing of worth.
Oh.
Got it.
Yeah, 24.
Okay.
My
well,
vote is we
thoughts?
continue moving stealthily. If we wanted to put seeming on, I won't object since it does last a long time. But it might also be odd if we do get spotted and we look like someone they would recognize.
I
Then
think we had
I
talked
will-
about just looking like random commoner evil people.
Right.
generic. I'm just Torkel's conjuring in his mind this kind of generic evil person. He's taken bits and pieces from various like vampires he's seen, but not anything from not everything from any specific person. Like we've all got fangs. We're all kind of wearing dark clothes. Maybe one or two of us have a little bit like fancier coats. Probably me and Atreus have a little bit fancier stuff so that we kind of look like leaders.
Really fast, like just before we move forward with this, I'm going to flick a Akira on the forehead. Just trying to guidance your perception a little bit better. And I gave you a 3, so now it makes it a 30. So.
Your head twitches, and it's just enough that your eye catches movement at the gates.
Akira, you come over and you flick as he's like intently trying to see things, and he's
Yep.
like, "What? Wait, what was that?"
You're welcome.
You start zeroing in, and from well over 1,000 feet away,
Hey, I could.
it is improbable that you could
perfect
see
accuracy
this.
at 600 feet.
It's
like
true.
Wing
because you
and a
can't see
prayer,
any farther
bro.
than
Wing and a prayer.
Yes.
Don't mess with it.
You can't make out what they are, but they're obviously vampires. Like, come on.
I see the glint of fang.
You see the glint of fang. Not ruby fangs though. And as you start perusing the castle, you start looking into those sweet spots, and you realize most doors are guarded.
Oh, fuck.
And the highest tower is occupied by something very, very big.
All right. So the walls are fortified, and they have something in that tower. But we are way too far away for me to determine what it is. So, I amend my plan, and I agree, definitely do seeming.
Thing I
Good
just
news-
said stands and happens, and you look as handsome or as wretched as you want. I'll give people a little bit of liberty
Do we
with how they
want-
want
All
to
right,
look.
who's a pretty
Do we
vampire?
want one of us to look like Atraxes, since we do not believe he should be here?
No, because then they might ask us questions that we should know the answer
I
to.
might know things my
But
dad knows. Probably
Hi,
not.
Great. Hi, Vika.
I might know things my dad knows. I could act like him. I mean, I could do that.
Oh,
Yes, but
Kitty's
we could-
drinking.
It's just, if we don't go as someone who is known, they're going to ask us questions. If we go as someone who is known, they're going to ask us different questions, I would think.
Well,
The good thing is that we came from the cave, so we can update that situation. We at least have some real reliable information about the cave bodies coming through. So there's that. So we could just say we're patrolling from
right.
there.
So do I even need?
Atreus, it's your call.
Do I even need seeming? Or I mean, I am a vampire.
You're probably pretty well known.
Yeah, you're too well known.
though.
Oh,
You're kind of famous now, babe.
Oh,
Everyone knows who you are.
Everybody knows you, especially
Especially
probably.
these
Well,
guys.
Don't we run into somebody who's like, you look like a guy that I used to know? Like, didn't we run into someone like 2 weeks ago?
Alright, so
alright.
we're going generic vampires. Generic
Going-
vampires.
yeah.
Sounds like that's
Generic
the
vampires.
consensus.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
make me look more evil. I don't know. Just
Make me look like Rebecca from the original.
Atreus just looks slightly paler, but not by much.
I would like to look like Damon Salvatore.
Hey, Damon.
Can I get a Brad Pitt? I mean,
Hello?
anyone?
Oh, wait! No! I want to be Brad Pitt! I want to be Brad Pitt as Lestat! I mean, no, Louis, not Lestat. Sorry, that was Tom Cruise as Lestat. Wait, just
Not
kidding.
a
Just kidding.
I want to be taller than Tom
Cruise Lestat.
Alright,
That
well
is
then
exactly
Akira's gonna
who
look
I
like
am.
Terry Crews. You could be Tom Cruise and he'll be Terry Crews.
This is the best.
This is the best vampire movie I've ever wanted to watch ever. But are you dressed like Blade? Are you Terry Crews cosplaying Blade?
He mostly just needs a larger figure so that it makes sense if someone brushes into his wings that are tucked in real tight right now.
Right.
There it is. I love
He's
it.
trying to keep
Love
himself
it.
within the imaginary frame.
No one's gonna be Edward Cullen.
It's the skin of a killer,
No,
Bella.
vampires don't sparkle.
I'm not sparkling. Get out of
I
here.
think Kai needs to be
I mean,
Edward.
Mina sparkles, so that would at least be the reason why the sparkles shine through.
Could be a Cullen. Baseball.
Okay, Alice.
All right, last call for Morticia.
She's not
I
a
want to
vampire.
be what David Tennant would look like as a vampire.
Hot. That's it.
So, like,
Exactly.
Stranger Things vibe.
So you
Or
all
not
just
Stranger
you all
Things,
just picked
Good
a
Omens
bunch of
vibe.
skinny
Good
white
Omens.
guys.
Yep.
Oh no,
So
I
vampires.
picked a
Pretty
short
much.
white guy.
I picked Rebecca.
Sorry, I'm British
With
now.
flowing
so-
blonde hair and a really bad, like with the wig that
I
we all
picked an
got.
original. I
Yeah.
mean, I feel like that's pretty important here. Okay. Could have been Klaus.
It's true.
Flippin'
Could have
hot.
been Alucard.
Oh my
But-
god, I should have been Alucard. I'm close enough.
You're good enough.
Blonde enough.
All right. How are you getting down this cliff? Are we trying to climb, fly, float, crawl?
I would like to spider climb the way that I do, like Spider-Man.
Vampires.
All right, we've got one vampire crawling
vampires
down the
can
mountain.
generally fly, correct?
Only if they say bat first.
Or no?
Bat!
Thank you.
Okay, vampires cannot fly. I just want to make sure it wouldn't look weird
Vampires
if
do not
someone saw
traditionally
us not doing vampire things.
I'm doing a vampire thing. I'm
Alright.
very classically trained in what vampires should be doing.
Akira's gonna fly because he's gonna look fancy. It's just gonna look like he's just like floating,
Your cloak's
like
billowing?
Magneto style, just floating down the cliff.
Wow!
All right. I'm gonna need a performance check from Akir to maintain this and keep the party in stealth.
My performance is not good.
Oh no! Do you want some
Yeah,
guidance?
I might use my inspiration. Do I have to use that
Oh,
before or after?
Before, if you, this is something you really
I'm
want to
using
have
my,
happen.
my inspiration to roll an advantage. Because I want it to happen. It's a 16 plus.
Plus,
Three!
Hey,
Okay.
19.
with a 19, you are able to keep at the spider climb pace. Mina, how are you descending?
I'm athletic as fuck, so like jumping from rock to rock.
Just like it doesn't matter. Okay. Give me a DC 10 athletics check. You might not. It might be impossible for you to fail this.
I can't fail it.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
have a +9.
Yeah. All right.
Do you really want me to roll
Nope,
for funsies?
Nope.
All right,
It's
here we
great.
go. Value.
All right. Torkel and Kai. Yeah. How are you descending this precarious situation?
I am going to tie. Is there something to tie a rope to, rappel down?
You could probably.
Okay.
It would not be
Then,
easy.
then
Tie a rope to
Saphira
Saphira.
is going to shape change into something largish. But let me try something with a good strength score. Let's try that.
Nice.
Like I don't know, a rhino. Let's go with the rhinoceros. That seems reasonable. And we'll tie a rope around
Can't
her, and
she
then we'll
change
go
it
that
anything
way.
you can ride? Like to fly down?
She could be just like a
Probably,
giant.
but-
I mean, if you want to ride a giant bat, you could have her change into a giant bat.
Just ride her down, man. No, turn into a rhino, then tie a rope to the rhino, then rappel down the mountain tied to a rhino.
Unicorn.
Using mainly
How-
spoons.
How are the rest of you doing? Oh, you're doing it like that.
like normal.
I see. I'm gonna stick with it. I have a good feeling about this. I probably shouldn't. but like, what do you want, Rob? Do
I
you
want an
dex? Do you
athletics
want
check at advantage.
athletics? I mean, everything's at advantage anyway. So,
It's true.
23.
Yeah. Torkel makes
Yeah, I told
like,
you guys. I had a good feeling about it.
If you imagine a vampire coming down a fireman's pole, that's what Torkel is doing here.
She's like gonna come
The little
down, and
swirl
Akira's
at
like
the end
gliding
of
down,
the
and we look and we're like, "What the fuck?" Okay.
And
I really like the idea that Saphira watched us all turn steam, and she's like, "This is novel to you all," and she just turns into her own generic vampire, just using her Kawato like shape changing ability. She's like, "Y'all are cute."
yeah.
And the
Kai.
fun part is hers not an illusion. Ours is.
No, yeah.
So, Kai is also going to, underneath the seeming getup, turn into a vampire to get the claws so that they can climb down the rock face.
Nice, nice.
Oh, so I guess Kai didn't even need
So
seeming.
is that a... I mean, no, but it's helpful.
And Kai is going to be a humanoid that appears kind of like a vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kai is more looking like Atreus as opposed to like a vampire. Because they can't turn into
Yeah.
an undead necessarily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did what did you need me to... Hello,
Hey, you have a climb.
Gandalf.
If you have transformed into something with a climb speed, you are fine.
Okay, cool.
All right. Let us take a bio break, and we will reevaluate if we need to call it for the night, if swap over to Baldur's Gate, or do all of that, because after another 10 minutes of climbing, gliding, falling with style, and whatever it is Torkel did, the five of you...
It came in like a wrecking ball.
Pretty much.
the 5, 6, 7, whatever, the party is now knee deep in silvery mist, crawling up their legs, exploring them, and towering in the distance is the Palace of Blood.
We made it.
Cool.
Dun dun dun. Oh,
All right.
this sucks.
Thank you all for joining us. We will go on a quick bio break. It'll be 5 minutes. There will be a timer so you know how long we will be gone. There will be tunes by Arcane Anthems and a commercial. We will see you soon. Bye. And we're back. Most of
Hey.
us.
We're back.
Hello.
We're down one.
Yes.
Yo, we lost Cat.
Cat has
Cat went to
the
bed.
allergies.
She's
But
with
that's
us in
okay because
spirit.
we got a
think.
lot done, which is good.
We lost Cat, but we
So-
got Cake.
Oh,
Cake is a lie.
kind of ice cream.
This cake is no lie. It's real.
I bought it, so I know.
That's good cake. That's
It's
true.
very
That's
good
true.
Good.
Willowbrook, not a sponsor.
What? Oh. But you could be.
Which could be.
I don't think they would be.
I don't think so.
Yeah, sponsor our snack break.
Yeah, we need to do a small snack break.
Would we have to go get the
Yeah.
snacks from them? Or would
That's
they
a
ship
distance.
them? Or
Well, not them. Like, let's ask, like, I don't know.
Duck Donuts?
I've got my frozen moo juice of Chubby Hubby, which is the best ice cream flavor.
Oh, Blue Moon.
I also have a Chubby Hubby.
Blue Moon Tavern asked what the
Which is
moo juice
upstairs.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Chubby Hubby.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see you've been hanging out with Catherine, my good friend Ben and Jerry.
Oh yes, I do love. Sometimes, every now and again, I have to, say, "Sorry, Robert, I need 2 other men in my life, Ben and Jerry."
I do think it's funny how they must have like a partnership with like every late night host
Yeah.
to make some brand. They felt like it would be a betrayal to just go to Stephen Colbert or Jimmy Fallon. They're like, we have to get everybody. It's only
Deserves an ice.
When will they make me my own personal flavor?
Oh, write to them.
When
Tell them to
we
sponsor.
make a sponsorship
Yep.
deal so that we can advertise
Yes.
them
The
because
Rules
they're
of
very
Redemption.
accessible.
If y'all didn't know,
Sponsored by
this,
Ben and Jerry.
this is officially the After Dark. We are currently done playing D&D for today.
Mhm.
Now we're on to what flavor of ice cream is Rules of Redemption?
Mm.
Ooh.
Mm.
I think it depends
Raspberry
per
mint chocolate
campaign.
chip.
What?
Ew.
I think it needs to be
What's wrong
salty.
with you?
Fuck.
Okay,
Why
I
would
like
you?
everything, and even I'm going, but
What
why?
Why would you do that? No. Voted
Are you
off
okay?
the ice cream planning committee. That's disgusting.
Wow. Who hurt you?
The DM.
I know his name.
Oh. Oh.
I think we definitely have to throw in some like pretzel bits because we're a little
Yes.
salty.
A pretzel bit has to be there. A caramel bit.
Maybe,
Alright.
maybe it's just that.
Salted raspberry caramel.
This. Okay.
Now we're getting
Come here,
somewhere.
Bella.
You guys just don't like
Salted
mint chocolate chip. That's the problem.
Raspberry.
No. I love mint
salted-
chocolate chip, but
I just don't think raspberry
No.
goes with the flavors you're picking.
The raspberries for me. I am the raspberry.
Hey, Truthler.
But what about salted caramel raspberry cheesecake?
oh
I think
my god.
I didn't know cheesecake was an
Okay.
option.
cheesecake
Okay.
is an option, and
That's
I
Cheesecake is
That is my
always
flavor
an
of Ben and
option.
Jerry's.
Yeah. I just like this has chocolate covered peanut butter filled pretzels.
Mhm.
It's so yummy. It's everything an ice cream should be. So,
But is it dairy free?
Can
Can we add-
Nice.
thank you, Benjamin and Gerald. You are Vermont's finest.
Could we
cheesecake
add
being an option. Yes,
Pop
exactly.
Rocks?
Pop rock?
Ew!
No.
Ew!
We can't.
No,
Ice
take
cream?
Kai out
Kai.
of that ice cream.
Thank you for seeing where I was going.
I got you.
No. Kai is the rainbow sprinkles. We don't need to have
Yeah.
Pop Rocks too.
I don't know.
They aren't evil.
And the amount of times I've made Fairy go pop.
But also Kai is evil, so it's gonna kick a little.
So the Pop Rocks are favored.
Mm. Which
But I think I would be very on board with being the rainbow sprinkles in the
Now
ice cream.
separately, not a collective ice cream. An ice cream for your D&D character specifically.
Hmm.
for Atreus specifically, they don't make blood of flavor.
That's where I was
Okay,
going
but
with
they
Red,
do-
so we start with red velvet because that's how
Right.
the water
Or
family makes.
like what's the Black Forest cake that I feel like that would be
Oh yeah,
Come on,
that's
realistic now. Like, let's
Okay.
use
okay,
your
real-
imagination, but less like that.
Realistically, I feel like he'd be like a really unpopular flavor of ice cream that hasn't been like made in about 50 years, but he insists that it's like the best thing.
Cherry
So-
Garcia.
No.
Dark chocolate Cherry Garcia.
It's like some kind of dark chocolate cherry thing that has not been on the market for years and years. Yeah.
When I was in college, there, in the occasional ice cream rotation, one of my favorites was called Queen of Hearts. It was like dark chocolate chips with, I don't know if it was black cherry, but definitely some sort of like cherry flavoring. That was really good.
I have no idea what a cure would be.
I think Torkoal being a dwarf has got to be Rocky Road. That's only
You know what? Akira's Moose Tracks.
Moose
It just
tracks.
felt right for a ranger.
I'll allow it.
Thanks. I am correct in all things ice cream. Okay.
I'm thinking like Magnum Gold bars. Like they've got like the caramel swirls in there and the chocolate, and then like the golden layer on top. That's Mina right there.
Nice.
But with a Janine New Zealand twist to it, it's honeycomb is the
Of course it
coating,
is,
the
of
golden.
course it
Coating.
is.
Ooh, I like this.
Peter. You're not ready for the honeycomb ice cream. You're not ready.
I'm as ready as I'll be until I have it.
Blue Moon Tavern, I have a silicone mold of a D20 for ice cubes. I absolutely could
We can make this
pack it
happen.
filled with ice cream and make an ice cream D20.
And then
Yes,
you can
please.
then you can roll it until it no
That
longer
sounds awesome.
rolls.
So like once, maybe twice.
No, but then you
Roll
no,
it
no, no,
straight
no, hold
into my
on.
mouth.
You,
That's like
you,
an
you
excuse
do
for
the
us.
the mold of the ice cream, and then you take that and then you dip that into the like chocolate that like hardens on the ice cream, so it has that crunchy.
Yes.
Come on, guys.
Yes.
Wait.
That's a
Are
great
we
idea.
making D&D eclairs? Or not eclairs? Klondike
No.
bars.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we need
we
to get
are.
Chili
sponsored
bar?
by
Is that-
Klondike.
yeah.
Klondike.
What would you
would you
do
do?
for a
Hell,
D&D
fuck.
Klondike
Run for it.
bar?
I would roll for it. I would definitely roll for it.
Guys,
Yes. Yes. I'm on board with this.
Hello. Like to sponsor us.
Please sponsor us. We have like 5 people watching us
Like
at a
it?
time, but please sponsor us.
We all like it.
Chocolate coated ice cream. I'm rolling that with
Right.
advantage every day because I want to eat them twice.
Since it is the After Dark, we should kind of talk about the mid-campaign. I hear there's going to be a different DM.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
There
What is this other DM planning?
Oh, so Give them a
So
little
we are
foreshadowing.
planning a likely 8-session mid-season campaign after this one ends, because for those who don't know, this campaign is going to be ending soonish, and by soonish that could be like 2 to 3 months, who knows.
August.
Happy 31st
My
birthday
expectation
to
is
me.
August.
All right, so we're looking at likely a September to October, maybe into the beginning of November short campaign where I'm gonna be divvying out classes to you guys, or at least the framework of classes, so that you can pick some flavor and things. But you're gonna be on a somewhat righteous mission to defeat evil,
I love righteous
and we'll just see if you can
missions.
figure out what the actual evil is you're destroying.
I'm
It's
so
me.
excited.
Are we going to do one of those where like we don't know anything about ourselves until like you tell us like, oh, you could climb up there, but actually you got weakness.
No, that
Why
would
aren't
take
you
way too
doing
much
it?"
effort.
No.
So we do have to create character sheets,
Um,
or are you giving us the classes?
We can talk about that, but I was thinking I can
Mhm.
either give you the classes, or I could give you a list of, I think I'd pick at most like 3 classes that you can all choose from, because I would probably want it to be more focused around like clerics and paladins, maybe fighters.
Oh,
But no,
excellent. I
like,
choose
I
cleric.
wouldn't want people picking like warlocks and sorcerers and that kind of stuff.
No.
What about Celestial Pact Magic Warlock?
Are you already trying to be complicated?
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah. Like,
Basically,
Haven't
the
even gotten
premise
there
is
yet.
gonna
So
be
complicated.
the premise is going to be you are an elite group being sent from the temple to go
Mission
cleanse
Impossible.
this other temple.
oh, I'm
Leah!
so
Can I be Tom Cruise? I'm not very tall.
you.
Wait, you're starting a holy war and you're gonna finish it in 8
Yes.
sessions?
I love your optimism.
It's just one temple.
Yeah, that's all. There it is.
I have a few
I mean-
different, because I basically pulled from a few different modules scenarios and then just fit those scenarios into my theme instead.
I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna cleric so hard, so good.
yeah, you are.
And everyone's gonna get healing stuff. I am ready to be God's goodest girl.
Paladin all day. Like Paladin all day to smite everybody in my path. I actually no problem using all my spell slots to smite people.
All right, so we've got a
There's
cleric, we've
zero
got a
problem with
paladin.
this.
What do other people want?
You know me, I will take what's left
That's fair.
and have a
That's fair.
delightful time with it.
I know how to fight her.
Yeah, and I think
Oh,
Cleric
actually-
with me. Cleric with me.
I can be Henry Cavill from Mission Impossible.
that's true. That's true.
Okay.
Are we not playing Mission Impossible? Sorry.
We can still play
I
Mission
think,
Impossible.
I think what I would prefer is probably a cleric with 2 paladins, or I should say 2 melee focused people. I could see maybe 2 clerics, and then someone who's a more range focused person. Maybe 2 ranged people, depending on the cleric choices.
Mhm, mhm.
Oh yeah, do I like what domains are we allowed
Oh.
to pick there?
Yeah, we need to know at least the god
We
and
need, yeah, what
their
god
alignment.
do we serve?
The
and
god of
there's-
life.
Janine, you should be
Oh,
a
goddess.
monk.
the god. Oh, so life cleric.
Yes, I think you're going to be life
The life
clerics. I'm just
cleric.
double checking.
I can do that in my sleep.
I feel like if we want someone who's gonna be a straight up like melee fighter, a monk would be a good fit for this campaign.
Since we are holy, can we ride horses? But they're not real horses. They're coconut horses. Holy Grail. Just yeah. That's how we travel.
Just a moment of everyone just.
I was real confused for a hot.
Well, I was
there.
thinking at least it made me think Crusades, it made me think
Mhm.
Holy Grail, it made me think Monty Python.
I was just wondering why my horse was made of
What?
coconuts.
Because consider the coconut.
Coconut.
And Dusk is a European swallow.
I break out my paladin from my last one shot. This is really obnoxious.
All right, I'll give you one other thing, but your goddess will be Shanti, who
Okay.
is the Earth Mother, and Tamer of Sylvanas, who's the Forest Father.
Wait, did you see what Blue Moon wrote? In a
Dami
camp-
Mommy, I love her. Sorry.
Thank you. It was in my head.
I know it was.
In a campaign I'm making, I've made a mimic that lived in a shop and took on the form of a sword, which learned common from being there for so long, so the buyer will have a talking sword.
I love that.
We love a talking sword, especially when she can
Terrifying.
become your best friend.
Oh yeah.
And patron.
And also
Technically, I guess you could also be druids, if we wanted to
No,
go that
that's
route.
fine.
But I feel like the theme will fit better with paladins and clerics.
My next campaign girl's gonna be a druid. So.
Yeah.
My next campaign, not the mid campaign, is not going to be a cleric, and this is shocking to me, especially.
So hear me out.
What?
Necromancer.
For you, Rob? for this
Yeah.
campaign.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk offline.
Doesn't work.
He's gonna keep it last.
I just got a message that says no.
How about no?
You have to roll a persuasion check
mean-
on that one.
I'm not gonna say that.
What if I animate the bones and dress them as plague doctors so everyone just thinks they're the medical assistant team?
It is like an 8-week campaign, maybe less.
I hear you.
for all-
Robert!
I hear ya.
Let's maybe not complicate.
Peter, stop hearing him.
See, but there are ways that I can work this
Sorry,
into
we're
my
going
plot
through a
twist.
tunnel.
What?
I'm just not sure I want to.
You do not want to. That is the
No.
very clear option here.
You can tell him no.
Yeah.
I give you full
But he's
permission.
coming up with fun ideas.
You can't tell me no, though. That's
Yeah.
a whole other thing.
Like, I have a celestial warlock. No, I have a celestial sorcerer who can like twin cast healing magic,
Ooh. That's
know.
helpful.
quicken
Really nice.
quicken spells, like
I could work with that.
gone.
You just are devoted to, this deity and
Right.
what she wants.
I mean, you don't have to be a cleric to be religious.
Mm.
You could just be religious.
I
But
can
I have to be a
also
cleric.
follow directions very clearly.
Can you? I don't think you can follow directions.
I don't know. I cleric very well. I also have paladin very well.
Do you want the opening tagline of the campaign that is going to set you on this mission? I'm going to come up with a longer description of what actually happens, but do you want the opening premise?
Obviously.
All right. So, Amelia is a cleric, and she is going to be visited in a dream by Shanti. It will be the first direct contact that's happened outside of divine intervention in over a century. And she has told Amelia's character that she must go to the temple. I lost the name of the place. But it's the Temple of
temple.
Shanti. And told her to cleanse it of the evil dragon Claugilia that has desecrated it. Because there is a necromancer in the in the east, on this
I
map.
see what you're doing there.
There's a necromancer in the east, and they are going to be coming and invading Leonin, which is the first stop on their way to taking over Neverwinter. And if you can cleanse her temple, she can stop the necromancer from invading.
Nice.
I'll be so good at this job.
And so then,
My brain is-
based on that dream, you are all commissioned as people who are devoted to Shanti to go cleanse the temple, like Amelia's character was told to do.
My brain's stuck
I'm
on
God's-
the name. The name Shanti just reminds me of like a rapper, and I'm just picturing.
know.
Do
like
I need to just make up
golden
a different
chains,
name?
Like, maybe we're gonna have another Travis Kelce
Do
situation.
you want it to be
going on.
Yeah.
Tafiti?
Shorty's got nutty.
I am now the goddess's goodest girl. I'm very excited.
Not every day.
I don't want to call her Isis. Gaia? We'll go with
No.
Gaia.
Gaia, that works.
Gaia's
Another
always
We'll
Gaia.
go with Greek.
I can get behind
Greek
Gaia.
is also easy because then I can easily
Yeah.
find other names to fit that
There you
naming
go.
theme.
Hmm.
All right.
There you
We're
go.
renaming all instances of Shanti to Gaia.
There you go.
Love
That's
that.
why, that's
Find
why
and
I was
replace.
pick for every character that I brought into the world in this campaign is I needed something that could just go like dredging for good names and ideas.
I started writing through the Janine and I started writing through the backstory of our characters for the next campaign because we're supposed to be twins. So I thought, oh, it would be a great idea to like write through that so that they can be like the twins are totally on the same page, as if we were going to have any trouble doing that,
Right, of course
you
not.
know. But so it's very Norse. I used a lot of like Norse mythology things, and it was just I started to realize like halfway through creating this world, like, oh no, I'm gonna need to talk to the actual DM because I'm accidentally DMing right now. I'm just have too much anxiety to do it for anyone other than just Janine. But yeah, because I had to like have like names of mountains and places and tribes and all this pantheon of gods, and I was like, oh, well, first I have to learn how to pronounce half of this, then I have to tell the DM.
And I'm remembering like half of it, so.
Okay, I have notes.
I have a
own
very
notes.
basic Sun Soul monk that's also a celestial and son of the sun god.
I have the backstory and
trauma. So much trauma.
I mean, me or Ada? Because
Yes.
Were
Yes.
you concerned that Rob wasn't going to give us trauma during the campaign?
yeah, so I really wanted to get all my trauma out of the way. So now,
'Cause
she's
that's gonna
fine
totally
and will
work.
never. Ada will never have any crises ever.
And along the way, my character also develops trauma because, trickle down trauma.
Sorry.
I don't know if any of
Converted
you...
my character to level 1. That's where I was hoping to stay. So
I don't know if any of you have ever used Microsoft Loop, but apparently there is no find and replace option. At least not that I can find. This is stupid.
or replace.
I guess.
Yeah, no.
Select all, put in the Google Doc,
So I was gonna say,
paste,
find a replace,
fix
put
it,
it back.
copy it, put it back.
At that point, I might as well just leave it in the Google Doc.
Yeah. Yep.
Uh,
Because Loop is dumb.
Loop is failing me. I was hopeful, but it has failed.
I need to go put this ice cream away because I'm lactose intolerant and starting to suffer.
Do you have lactate?
Yeah.
No, and it doesn't work
No.
for me. I've tried many times, but I don't have the proper cilia at all. Like, none. But the ice cream's delicious. So
True. But anyway,
I'm gonna
Go put it away.
suffer, but I'm gonna be happy about it.
Anyway, that's our...
I'm ready to go.
That is our little intro
Bye.
to mid-season campaign that will start in like September-ish.
So yeah, it'll be fun.
It's gonna be torturous. It's gonna be a blast.
Bye, Blue
Thank you all for
Moon.
joining us
Bye.
tonight. We will see you next week. Bye-bye now.
Bye.